All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us get this show on the road. Lots to do today, so I don't want to waste too much time yapping with you guys. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 62nd session of the region of Luavara. And yeah, we get to finally escape the north and the remains of the overall battle that has taken place recently, and shift our sights into finally making it to the dwarven capital, where a civil war still reigns upon the world, and the Nameless are moving in to finally take care of that issue after, all of this time. So, without further ado, let us go and say hello to all of our valiant heroes.
I love when things don't work for me. My favorite feeling in the world. Like, I don't know how this always happens.
I accidentally just deleted one of my fucking feats. Yay.
Oof.
Hey, Josh.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
So, good evening, everybody.
Good
evening.
evening.
How are we all doing?
Good.
It's been a while since we've seen each other. It's been about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you all recovered after your all near-death experiences last week?
Yes.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Good. Very good. Because you get to go from one near-death experience to another.
Yeah.
What?
What? Huh?
There's still a civil war going on.
We're
Oh, yeah,
going
there's
to a
the-
wedding.
Don't worry, it'll be a shotgun wedding. But here's the thing.
Wait,
here's
is
the
Cody's
thing.
bride
Wait.
pregnant? Is she
But wait.
pregnant?
wait.
Again.
For
But wait,
context?
I was literally thinking that.
Oh, wait,
He
Matt.
said it.
But Matt, here's the thing though. We'll have an easy target because this time he'll be at our height instead of being on the ground.
And you guys won't have to face monsters that are like 7 times your size.
True.
So that'll be a nice change of pace.
We'll just have to face off against some dwarves.
You'll be punching down instead of up.
Guys, my M&M's won't open.
Suffer.
I am.
Alright.
Yeah, because you'll be hitched next.
So, previously, yes, we have spent a lot of time in the Boreal Tides as you guys went about finally taking care of the skeletal general that resides here in the Boreal Tides and freeing the nation of its control, albeit with some greater difficulties as you guys got the shit kicked out of you.
No.
No one died.
But no one died, thankfully, and you didn't lose your 2 companions that you brought with you, after all. Almost lost one, but luckily for
Luckily,
you,
we didn't.
luckily nothing came about that.
Which one almost died? I assume it was Elswin.
No, nobody died. Rufus
Which
almost
one
Rufus almost died.
That's who. I was trying to figure out which one almost died.
Yeah, it was
Yes,
Rufus.
because Rufus used lick on balls.
Correct.
Lick my balls.
Oh my.
Pretty much. I still have yet to post that clip to TikTok. I have to do it pretty soon.
You have to. I will spread that shit around.
And that's how we all become super famous.
Oh yes, great. That's exactly what I want to be famous for a role-playing paladin dog licking his own balls to heal his wounds.
I'm sorry. The Legends of Aquarius
I
became
mean-
famous off a homicidal clown.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point, and well, we all know what Vox Machina is famous off of, so I can't really be upset.
They come for the stupid moments. They stay for the serious ones.
Sure.
Sure. Anyway,
We can dream.
so let us go ahead and pick up immediately after the fight, and after you guys, sat down and talked with everybody to whom you see on screen at the moment. You guys have been completely debriefed and told now that the threat of the skeletal general is gone, the trade routes and the path into Kolstov has been cleared, and now the Boreal Tides can therefore now start shifting their focus on the Elven front, because there's that whole problem to deal with.
Entire table stares at 8.
8, why are people gotta be such dicks?
Because my brother.
Get it straight, it's her brother.
That makes it even worse.
No.
Because it's quite literally then her people, her family.
Yeah, but it's my brother that's telling them to go, to let loose. Imagine, okay. Let's put it like this. Ragan here, you will probably understand, because you guys are the ones who invented the Book of Grudges.
I don't know what you're talking about. Racist bastard.
Get up to my height and say that, but for now,
I kick you in the shin. No, you come to mine.
Regardless of what's been going on, Andra, if you and the dragons would be able to hold the line against the elves for a little bit longer, the situation in Dandelier has gone on for far too long. We need to take care of it. We'll be able to hold off the elves for as long as we can. However, I would very much suggest that you don't dally in Dandelier. But, and she's going to stand up and say, if you'll excuse me, I must return to the front and let everyone know that they will be seeking reinforcements soon. I'm sure Sathar would be very pleased to hear that. Miss Silky, I do believe the blacksmith wanted to double check everything with the sword before you all leave. If you wouldn't mind go seeing him before you head out. As long as we're done here, I'll head now. Very well. Silky will politely bow to the chief and everyone else and head on out. And as you all begin to turn and follow Silky out, you're gonna hear excuse me. You're gonna hear Ayla call out and say, "Nameless."
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
Do keep an eye on Miss Silky, please.
I mean, I think we generally do that, but is there a reason we should be like more concerned than normal?
Cody, DC?
Looks like it.
Ufta? Anyway. I understand that you all typically keep a close eye on her. But Hone pointed out the fact that there's something wrong. And to be quite honest, her current actions and behavior has grown a little bit concerning for me as well. Andra is going to speak up again and say, her sudden change in personality is what's concerning us.
Well, she also doesn't have the goddess influencing her as much. Well, any at all anymore right now. But we'll keep a closer eye and see if we can't get her to at least talk with us here. I don't know if she's fully processed everything with Felfrey.
True. Not to mention, Silky's finally actually able to basically have a will of her own to an extent. She's got no outside influence.
Hone is going to speak up and say, believe me, I'm mourning the death of my sister as well. But Silky has always been...
You think it's more than that?
Silky has always been very reserved. And you all know that. She doesn't really like talking about her feelings or anything that she's thinking about. I'm just worried that she's going through some kind of battle of her own. And it might cloud her judgment at some point. I mean, I don't fully understand everything that you all have gone through, but given the opportunity, Silky would have done anything to make sure that she was at her fullest potential again. When we had time alone, I offered her to build her a new eye. And she refused. It is just
unusual for her.
I am concerned in regards to her mental state. And to be quite honest, I'm very surprised that even all of you are handling all of this, at least on the outside, incredibly well.
Where I come from, losses, as much as I hate to say it, loss is normally a common occurrence. You do what you can, but things can go awry. I'm honestly really surprised that she's had the strength to hold on, given everything that has happened. I'm not sure how much she has told you about what has gone on with her, but frankly, that's for her to to
delve
talk about.
into.
Unfortunately, we've only heard about what you all have gone through together. I'm not saying that it needs to be addressed immediately, but keep a close eye on her.
We shall.
We'll have time to talk on the way to our next destination, so hopefully it'll give some time to clear everyone's mind a bit.
Ayla's going to speak up again. Are you sure you all don't need an escort to Dandelier? I would be more than happy to supply a few soldiers to accompany you.
I feel like if we bring too many people, we'll draw more attention and perhaps change the focus of everything onto where we currently are versus where they think we might be heading.
That being said, how far away is Dandelier from us?
Close enough to use the boots, I believe.
Like a couple 100 miles. At least.
Okay.
Like, it's close enough for teleport. That's why you guys have the boots.
Yes. Well, I also now possess the spell teleport. So we have two forms of teleport.
Woo!
Just in case.
Very well. In that case, then, I wish you all safe travels, and I hope that things in Dandelier work out.
We're
Here's to hoping.
hoping it's a resolvable situation.
I'll be right back really quick.
Alright, and you guys say your final goodbyes to the chief, Andra, Ayla, and Estelle. However, the remaining three get up with you and proceed to go ahead and, like, just walk you guys out to the courtyard where you guys eventually meet up with Silky again. No, she'll come out of the blacksmith, putting her sword back, look up at you guys and say, everything seems to be in order. We ready to go?
I don't think we got anything else to deal with here.
Ready as can be.
Alright, by the way, you guys are all fully healed. It would have been a couple of days. It would have been a couple of days. So, go ahead, heal up, and get all your spells and stuff back.
Hey, back.
Welcome back.
Heal, boy, heal!
Lol, what's healing?
Something that you need.
Alright, so as you guys are, you guys make your way into the middle of the courtyard. Hone gives Silky a hug, goodbye. And obviously, Alistair, you're going to be receiving a hug from your lady.
Yeah, we're gonna do that cutesy thing where we like hold each other's hands, looking at each other.
Oh wait, did we tell Hone that Rufus is the paladin?
No.
Should we?
Elson knows. Allison's gonna look at her. Look at Elson. Stay safe. If things get bad, remember what we saw the dog do.
I go to Rufus.
Hey, Alistair, just kiss her already.
I have, like, several times.
You keep them safe now, will you?
Alistair's getting the bouquet next.
I will be doing catchings of a bouquet.
Say hi to Piper for me when you head out. And tell her to come visit once in a while.
That is, if she doesn't hit 8 over the head with the frying pan again.
Oh God, please don't remember
Nah,
that.
I want to see that happen again.
No, please, no.
You're not the only one.
I'm surprised she has that much strength. That's what scares me. That frag pan her like a motherfucker.
Alright. Alright, so everybody separates. These three are gonna go ahead and go about their day. Silky turns to you guys and asks, "So where to exactly in Dandelier are we going?"
That's a good question.
Somewhere where I won't
Do we
get
head
hit in
straight
the
to the
head.
capital? Do we go to my folks' place? Do we go to the front lines? Where do we go?
Okay, Ragnar, if we go to your folks' place, I'm afraid I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit with a frying pan again.
Isn't your folks' place in Dandelier? Don't we want to go to Lavahorn?
That's what I was about to say.
Let's just go to the arena. No one's
Or
using
we'll
it tomorrow.
Or pop right into the place that the king is using his house.
Probably get an updated idea of the situation before we head
It's
over.
But it's more fun to pop in.
It's still nice to get an idea of the situation first.
Well, we can't get an idea of the situation first unless we go over there.
No, we can contact Piper.
We do have Rocky Talkies.
We didn't have one with Hone because Hone's broke or got lost.
Yeah,
After saying that,
she lost it.
Ragnar pulls a rock out of his pocket. Bluma.
Ragnar?
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you? Where are you right
Good.
now?
Cool stuff.
Long story. Curling cool stuff.
Are you coming to Dandelier anytime soon?
Actually, we'll be coming there momentarily. Question though, what's the situation like?
I'm gonna click their heels 3 times so we can just teleport right there.
Where are you at?
You're gonna quickly hear her like distance herself from the Rocky Talkie, and you're gonna hear her call out, "Yes, I'm on the rock with them right now."
On the rock.
I'm on the rock.
Yes, I'm on the rock.
Here? Okay. your mother has said to just come in straight to your house.
Oh,
Okay, you heard her.
That makes things easy.
Tall people duck.
Tell people to duck. Like in
Alistair-
3,
Alistair's
2,
just in the ground.
1.
Yep.
I'm counting down. Like 3, 2, 1.
Have fun.
And bloop. All right, 1 second here, because I did not prepare the Gold Bottom residence map.
It's okay. Goobus does his happy dance for everybody. In the meantime.
There it is. In all of its blurry goodness. Alright. So, you all poof into the Gold Bottom residence, suddenly ducking your heads to make sure that you all
Alistair's sitting on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I have to sit because I'm tall. Well, not that tall, but still.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
I-
guys are tall.
It's more like I'm sitting for the sole purpose of not being hit in the frying pan.
Alright, so immediately Ragnar you are immediately picked up and hugged by your soon-to-be wife.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, he's our height now.
And as you guys have a good look at everything else that is in the room, you guys, of course, see Mrs. Goldbottom, and accompanying her on top of her shoulder is little Wubbus.
Wubbus!
That's Wubbus.
We got Wubbus. I think I got Goobus.
Thanks. Wubbus and Goobus.
Alright, so yeah, Cody, you're getting hugged by Bluma, and she's just going to shout out, "I'm so happy you're finally back home!"
It's good to see you too. So,
To put it plain and simple, Miss Goldbottom, what is the situation here in Dandelier? You're gonna see Miss Goldbottom like laugh for a second and say, "Go see for yourself."
That's
Suddenly, go ahead and
ominous.
everybody go ahead and make me perception rolls.
That's ominous. Oh my gosh, Alistair, you finally beat me.
I mean, you get favorite terrain bonus. We're in a house in an urban city.
Oh wait, we do?
I would assume.
So as you guys like quiet down a little bit and you start listening, and you guys don't hear the sound, an eerie silence of the city, but instead you hear people. Dozens and dozens of people outside of the house shouting, cheering, and you hear music.
Is that music I'm hearing?
Where's the sad clown?
Alistair's panically looking around for one.
I was gonna say, KP, are you actually saying that?
No, not yet.
Aw.
So we head out to the main city of Dandelier, and you guys notice the whole city is in celebration.
What is going on?
I see they've unified.
It seems their problem resolved itself. Huh.
Bluma is going to come circling around you all, and she gives you guys a big smile as she gestures out to the rest of the city and says, "They heard Silky's message. They heard your guys' call. They questioned everything, and they questioned the council."
Yeah, question authority.
Fucking police.
Coming straight from the underground.
When the tieflings were completely discovered and Oronot's agents were snuffed out, there was no reason for fighting anymore. The generals of the Dandelion army met with all of us in Lavahorn, and peace was made.
Well, that was easy.
I'm sure there was a lot more going on under the surface there, Alistair.
Yeah, I'm well aware,
it's-
but this is like the first time we've gone somewhere ready for a fight, and there's no fight.
You know what? I'm glad that, it was resolved peacefully.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions, says Miss Skullbottom. Why don't we head in towards the castle?
All right.
So, you guys are going to proceed to make your way. Excuse me. You guys are going to proceed to make your way through the city of Dandelier. And just as Bluma and Miss Goldbottom have said, the entire city is in a celebratory viewpoint now. There's no fighting. I mean, you hardly see any guards walking around, similar compared to the last time that you guys were here. And there are races of all different kinds have finally started to show up back in Dandelier. The warmth of the forge is radiating once again, probably hotter than it usually does, so it's a little toasty in here. But the city, compared to what it was being under martial law, is back blooming and brimming with life.
Well, this is quite the sight.
I haven't seen this
Similar to
place
when
like
we
this in a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's similar to when we first arrived here in Dandelier. It wasn't as big of a celebration, but everybody was excited about the museum exhibit opening, and it's lively.
Eventually, you guys are going to come to the castle and enter it. No, most of the party is happening on the outside. On the inside of the castle, things are progressing as normal. Guards are patrolling the halls and everything. And you do notice that when you guys get to the front gates of the castle, the guards are there to greet you, offer a polite bow, and open up the doors. And Miss Goldbottom takes you guys through the halls to what eventually is like the throne room of everything, where you happen to see King Thalmor and Mr. Goldbottom just appear to be having like a fun conversation with each other.
I remember when you saved my life while I was on the toilet. Taking that knife from me.
The poop knife?
Boot knife.
Oh, that's right. I think there's someone in this group that doesn't know Ragnar's backstory. I'll have to explain this to you later, Spooky.
So the two gentlemen are going to notice everybody walking in, and obviously you're going to see a big smile open up on the king's face and say, there they are. Welcome back, everyone."
Good to be back.
Dear boy, it's good. It's so good to see you again. How have you been? Still in one piece, I surely hope.
Yes. We've had some close calls, but yes.
Good lad. Good lad. And the rest of you, welcome back to Tantalier.
Thank you.
Now,
Pleasure to be here.
can I get you all something to drink and eat, perhaps?
I could go for a really good dwarven ale.
Seconded.
Not sweet.
After what we've been through, yeah, a nice hard drink.
Easily done. Come, we must talk. There's a plenty to discuss. King Thalmor, I hate to be a bother, but where is my sister currently? Your sister? Celebrating, of course. She's probably out leading that group of people out there with their music.
Oh yeah, Vari hasn't met Piper yet, has he?
Not that I know of. No.
Fart
Nope.
off.
Vari my
Oh.
Piper. Because
Yeah.
Vari was with us when we fought the lava colossus.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They can have a Bart off.
They could have a Bard off.
Why a Bard off when we could do like a
collab.
collab? Mm-hmm.
All right.
To see who's the better Bard.
That don't matter.
All right. So the king is obviously going to lead you guys to, one of his dining tables, sit down, and you guys are going to be fed the finest of dwarven meals and dwarven ales and such. Now, Nameless, I'm assuming you have many questions.
Far too many.
Yeah, like what happened?
Well, perhaps
I mean-
the dawn of the Black Sun certainly was a event that has caused a lot of confusion and stir up. Then, hearing all of you, I not know what kind of ritual or magic that you all use to pull that off, but your voices were heard by everyone, as a matter of fact. So much so is the day that it all happened was the first day that we've had a complete ceasefire. It was a day of peace. Probably not even, I would say, 2 weeks later, everything was resolved. It was odd, really. At least, according to my scouts and the reports of the other generals, a coup was established in order to investigate the council. Well, everybody here at this table already knew what was going on. However, it's difficult to explain things without hard proof. And that's exactly what this coup was designed for. During one of the rallies of the generals that overtook Dandelier, basically, they questioned them. They accused them of being the tiefling imposters that they were, and simply just wished to prove it. A couple mages were in the crowd, detected the illusionary magic. One was even completely dispelled, and sure enough, the coup went through. Completely overthrew the council of the Dandelirian government and informed the generals that there was no need for fighting anymore. Generals banded together, and about 3 days later, I was sitting right here with the rest of them. And we discussed peace. The final arrangements were made probably 2-3 days ago now. And, well, ever since then, the city has been the way it is.
Well, that makes our
At
job a
peace.
whole lot easier.
I feel kind of bad for rushing over here. Somewhat.
Don't feel bad. We needed a break. Come on, after taking down that general. Yeah.
We're just sorry that we weren't able to come here sooner. We practically left you all to fend for yourselves. Ah, Miss Silky, you underestimate the strength of dwarven steel.
Oh, it's almost as strong as our hearts.
Or our livers.
Yes.
That one I could actually agree to because of my father.
But there is a small problem that we still have to discuss.
And what would that problem be?
Well, currently the kingdoms have basically defaulted into what we had established prior to the council taking over the government. At the current moment in time, I am currently working in tandem with the other generals of Lavahorn and Dandelier to discuss a path to lead to the future of the two kingdoms.
And what have you guys come up with so far?
Well, I do believe that I do have a protege sitting at this table.
Looks
All
at a short
heads
stock.
turn. All heads turn to booster seat Ragnar.
Oh,
No, he's
not the
probably
booster seat.
sitting on Luna's back.
Already? This soon?
Well, Mr. Goldbottom, I couldn't think of an even better time to do it. The city is in highest hopes. The people are happy that the war is over. But what they need now is a leader. Now, I can fully understand that if you do not wish to sit on the throne at the moment to help reestablish the kingdom, because, well, this war is far from over. And I understand that you and your friends here have still very much to do.
Oh, trust me, there's something on the top of my priority list.
Mine too. It has been my intention, Mr. Rowbottom, to have you take my place. Seeing as though you have seen more of the world than me or any of my ancestors. Centuries, probably. So, I will leave that decision completely up to you. If you wish to have me and the rest of the generals overseeing the cities for however long this war continues to exist, and so be it. If not, I can very much have you coordinated in 3 days' time.
Can you give me a little bit of time to think about it?
Absolutely. But now, here raises a question of mine now. What has become of the rest of the world?
Well, we just finished a wonderful time up in the north. Still a full work in progress, but a heavyweight has been lifted from them.
Good. Good. After we lost contact with the Boreal Tides, we've been rather scared of what has become of them.
We took out the general that was threatening them.
Good.
But here's the problem. You guys, I'm sure you've all noticed the sky.
Hard not to. Even under the mountain, it's still noticeable.
Do you guys know anything about the horsemen?
Brimilda is going to look over and say, which horsemen are you speaking of?
We had a run-in with War.
The bringer of the apocalypse.
Yeah, he kind of waved at us and summoned rocks on top of our heads. And then he bamfed off.
Apocalypse. Brimilda, what do they speak of? Manifestations of the end of the world. Basically.
I have one of the books on me currently.
So, the blackened sun is a sign of the end.
We are in a apocalyptic state now.
The coming of the horseman is heralded by a black sun.
But that doesn't make any sense. The region wasn't at war. When the blackened sun happened, it was just Dandelier and Lavahorn.
That's
No.
the thing.
It wasn't just Dandelier and Lavahorn. The Boreal Tides and Elendor were also at war.
They're at constant war. And
Still,
then not only that. How much? I forget. How much do they know about silence?
not much.
I think Silky here would be able to explain this one, since it's not my place to say. Silky?
We also come to believe that the King of Silence and Ornoth, their ongoing war is also a part of it. A war-casted shadow that shouldn't have triggered this event. If that war has been going on for as long as it has been, why haven't we seen the Blackened Sun until now?
Well, remember when you all heard the... What sound was it?
The bell toll.
Yes.
That-
That's when it started.
That wasn't you.
No.
The best thing that we were able to conclude was that there's something going on somewhere else in Luavara. Or not in Luavara, on Androth. Or Astria, or somewhere else in Apanox. That there might be another cataclysmic event happening.
Something somewhere triggered this event.
So, the other regions are facing issues just like
Turmoil.
us. As far as we're concerned, that's the only conclusion we can come up to.
But there was another thing of our concern as well. The voice we heard after the bell. As soon as we heard 5, for some reason it spooked Ornoth. It made him retreat back to the Underdark.
So you must know what it is. Do you all have a plan to at least stop this man?
Well, as of now, do we actually have a plan?
Which man, we stop it.
Out of
Ornoth.
character.
Ornoth.
Yeah, so out of
Yeah,
character,
yeah.
do we actually
How
have
do
a plan?
you plan to kill someone who's practically unkillable? We
Shit between the
literally
eyes.
saw him cast a level what?
A level fuck you spell.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're currently weighing our options.
But right now, we know we can't ask Silence for help.
We also kind of have to do the
Well-
other thing there.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's the thing. We haven't said anything about it other than the involvement of war between them. But as of right now, we know we can't ask for silence for help for certain
In this
reasons.
endeavor. The King of
It's-
Silence has his own opinion. And unfortunately, he is quite stuck in his opinion.
I'm assuming that would explain the paladins that have been patrolling my trade routes.
They're searching for us.
What benefit would the king have of capturing you all? It makes no sense.
He's on the
not-
same level as Oranoth.
It's
They
not
are
so much
caught up in the
the-
past.
What?
They're two extremes of the same spectrum, of the
Araceli,
same scale.
But that's the thing, Araceli. Even though that is the case, the King of Silence wants to lock us away.
He sees us as a tool that's lost its use.
If you ask me, he's quite a fool for thinking that and making an enemy out of all of you.
There's other powers at play, is what I can say, and with the power that he's amassed over the last however many years,
Hundreds.
we appear probably like children's toys in his eyes.
But still, to go up against his own beliefs and values, and not ally with a group of adventurers and the rest of the world, even, because you think of it this way: how many kingdoms have you united already?
3? Technically?
All but 2. We've practically united the entire western part of the region. The only 2 kingdoms that are not on our side currently are Elendor and Silence.
Yeah.
Well, if you ask me, Elendor should be quite the easy task.
Perhaps.
Well, last time we were in Elendor, we
Ruffled
Elendor's a
some
bit
feathers.
more
Yeah.
complicated than surface level.
with my brother.
The main issue is we have
Yeah.
to clear our good friend's here's name before we can really have a foothold there.
And not to mention, I still have to figure out where my parents are over there. And this time, and not tieflings.
What do you plan on doing with your brother? He's not going to be very cooperative.
No, considering that last time we saw each other, he stabbed me and kicked me down stairs. Oh yeah, I'm still holding on to that one like a grudge.
To be fair, no one blames you.
But I mean, what is it that you plan on doing with your brother? If he's not going to go down without a fight, Miss Sate.
I'm fully aware. He's so hell bent on trying to kill me. It's only kind enough for me to return the favor.
As long as you are prepared for that. Unfortunately for you, Miss Silky, I sense the same thing might happen with silence. I don't want it to happen. But if it comes down to it, 8 and I both will have to liberate our kingdoms. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter if this is going to be considered a hostile takeover. If you all heard our message and you all were able to unite under the same flag again, then surely having the people of Silence and Elendor under new rule would be enough.
Dwarves are known for their stubbornness, after all. If they can make amends, I don't see why anybody else can't.
Look, that's the thing. Remember, for me, I didn't say much other than I'm coming for you.
Be interpreted as he likes.
So there's that.
Sit there and play tag with your friends when you're young and say, I'm coming for you, and you're just gonna catch them.
Mrs. Goldbottom is
see
going to
if
speak up and say, well, if we are able to actually unite the surface, surely leading some kind of assault down to the Underdark should be enough. Right? If we think about it, we would have far more numbers than Oranoth.
Potentially. But we also don't... We've been to the Underdark. We also don't want to necessarily terrorize the common citizens.
I mean,
There are things that happened in the past that were not known about on the surface. It is just like the war left its mark on everybody on the surface. It left a mark on the
in the
world
Underdark.
below.
The people of the Underdark are suffering. I do not want to lead a full-scale war, surface versus Underdark.
I feel like if we can lead or get Ornoth and the generals to the surface, then at the very least we can cut the head off the serpents, so to speak.
That's the thing. We don't know when Ornoth is going to be back on the surface.
And in the meantime, we have to do all we can on the surface. first step to that is uniting everyone.
Well, seeing as it that you all made it this far, I have no doubts that you will come up with something. And, as long as that shall take, you are more than welcome to at least take refuge here.
We'll just have to make sure to stay clear of the trade routes.
Or you could just pop in and out of places, like you have been.
True, but we don't want to pop in and suddenly paladins.
8, you're forgetting our other mode of transportation. The inns. Or the taverns.
We've only technically used those twice.
Yeah, we used them twice.
That's still another mode of transportation.
You're going to see Silky raise her head up real quick and say, "The inns." You're
Our
right.
information network.
I forgot about them.
Same here.
That's how I assumed we were getting into the Elven capital.
All right. Is there one even connected to the Elven capital?
Pulls
I would
out list of
assume
inns.
so.
There is one that's listed for Elendor. And there also is one listed in Silence.
Well, that's where we found out
Well,
about
we-
them, Josh.
We know about Silas.
That's where I got the list.
That
The
man
list,
gave
the
us
list,
the
the
list. The
We
map.
like lists. Same
Alistair's-
map.
Listen, I like the fact that Alistair in his bag has like lists and scrolls and maps of all the random shit they've picked up.
Anyways, why don't we take some time here and see about getting some information through the tavern network? And since it is a hub of trade, we can find out information about what's going on in the world, other parts of the world through the traders and the merchants. I'd rather not jump in blind like we had to for coal stuff.
Yeah, but jumping in blind's kind of what we do.
Yeah, but we got really dang lucky last time.
Yeah, we did.
Let's try to be a bit more tactful.
Well, the city is yours. Just don't be surprised if a couple of civilians might come up to you and, congratulate you or thank you or something along those lines. Your names and faces are very well known around here now.
Oh God, paparazzi.
Oh, Ragnar.
Oh, I'll be fine. They won't see the face. They won't recognize me because of the face of an owl.
Ragnar
just-
immediately starts blushing, by the way.
Just shifts into my where I was like, I'm perfectly safe from the paparazzi. You guys have fun.
There. Now that we're reunited with everybody here, Is there anything you want to do while we're here? Since we have some time on our hands while we gather info?
Well, I was hoping to make good on my promise.
What was that promise?
I placed my hand upon. Wow. It's eluding me.
Uma.
Luma.
Huh?
Bluma, yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Sorry, I was in the middle of doing something, so I didn't really
Wow.
have all my functionality there.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
So much love, he even forgot her name. He got lost in her eyes.
Yes.
Eyes.
Got lost in her thighs. I mean eyes.
Whoa.
Satyrs. That's a satyr joke. Haha.
Oh boy.
Go on.
I'm
We're
waiting for
waiting.
her response.
She's just quietly just sitting in her chair blushing.
Well then, how do you go about planning a wedding?
Oh, that
I think-
that promise. Dear, we've had this plan for months already.
Wait, there was another promise?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, your mom just continues talking and says, "Oh yeah, ever since I heard that you two were engaged, I was making plans. What do you think Bluma and I have been talking about this whole time?"
Well, that's wonderful to hear.
Wow,
So-
for once Ragnar's speechless.
Yes, he's utterly speechless. If you notice, he doesn't know how to talk to women.
Oh, that is some bullshit.
So are
know
you
it.
setting a date now, Ragnar?
Bluma's gonna look over to you and say, "Ragnar, we don't have to rush. If you want to wait until after everything is dealt with, we don't have to do it now."
I know that's true.
There's always a chance that you might not come home, son.
And that's all the more reason to do it. Bluma, I love you. I want to spend the rest of my days with you, and I will continue to fight for that. If you want to wait, I will wait. But I love you now. Forever and always.
You're gonna see her smile really big and her ears are gonna wiggle in excitement, and she's gonna say, "Then let's not." Then Wubbis is gonna jump down from Miss Goldbottom's shoulder and say, "Yay, wedding!"
There's
We
my
love
best man.
Oh, God damn.
Wow.
Alistair, you have been replaced by a rat.
It's okay,
No,
Mari. You
no,
and Piper are
no.
in charge of the music.
Oh no, Alistair hasn't been officially asked yet, so he's just kind of sipping his drink, being like, "Don't gonna
No.
deal with a wedding."
Actually, I'm wrong. He's not the best man. He's the ring bearer.
That would be so cute.
No, can he be the minister?
No, the king.
But I want
The king
him
will.
to.
The king will probably be the minister.
The
Yeah, you're right.
officiate.
Yeah.
Elvis could be the ring bearer.
I imagine him walking up with the box. It's bigger than him. With the rings
Over to
inside.
him.
Now, since Vari and Piper will be with the music, that leaves Alistair and Xavian.
We'll discuss this in private.
I just sit there and smile.
Then that settles it then. We plan for a wedding.
Woo!
Double celebration.
Yeah. I'll drink to that, and Alistair just drinks more.
Drink.
All right. So, we now have a wedding to plan.
Yeah.
So, obviously, the wedding is going to be the main priority of most of the group.
Party it up.
Since it's mostly planned, shouldn't be too much for us to.
To really do. No, you're correct.
That being said, Ragnar would like to have a conversation.
With everyone?
No, with you, Matt.
Damn it! No! No!
Yeah,
Run!
specifically you.
Yes.
Run! Alistair scramble over the table. He's running.
Entangled.
Like Alistair sees you walking up to him. He has his feet kicked up, like sipping a drink. He just looks at you. Yes.
We could say that we moved on from the dining room and like day.
Oh, Alistair's sitting by like a fire, like just sipping a drink, enjoying the solitude.
I'm
sitting
walking
here
up with
I'm reading a book.
I'm walking up with 2 mugs. They're full.
Alistair
I
quickly finishes the one he's drinking right now.
Yeah, pass you the new one. I forgot to get you a refill.
Oh, that's very polite of you, but now that worries me, because why are you being polite all of a sudden?
There's a seat. He pulls up a seat next to you, sitting by the fire. He's just like, I got a question. Well, I got a few questions.
I may have answers. I may run out. I may dive out that window.
Well, don't go diving yet.
I got ropes.
So, what do you think on the situation?
What?
would
Your
you
marriage
suggest?
or the entire situation going on as a whole?
Me being king.
Well, as a person who has no idea how to be a leader, most kings aren't. Kings are chosen by their people. They don't normally choose themselves, and if they choose to be a king themselves, they're never a good king. At least that's what I've learned. I mean, look at the King of Silence. He was probably chosen at one point, but now he's chosen to make himself king. You were chosen, meaning that you'll probably be a good king.
If only it was that simple.
I only
Ugh.
think in simple.
What I mean is, do I take up the mantle now?
Well,
Or do I wait until after this war is over?
The greedy perspective says take it up now, you're more likely to rally more support. Also, if we present ourselves as the leaders of some nations now, it's more likely to help encourage other people to question their belief because you are in charge to an extent. But at the same time, being a king makes a target on your back.
Yes.
You die, your kingdom crumbles.
Well, suffers. The Dwarven Kingdom is strong enough to survive without a king, but...
Not true, you
suffer
locked your last
nonetheless.
one in a prison.
Well, we didn't do that. Well,
I know.
Got a point.
I'm
I know.
just... I'm worried about this step.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
if I make the wrong one, it's not just...
there's only one way of knowing it's the right step, though. To do it. You don't know the wood's rotten. You don't know the floorboard's rotten until you step on it. It's what you do afterwards what matters.
Not to make a short joke, but it's not a step. It's more like a leap.
My statement still stands. It's all about how you react to it.
He takes a big swig. Oh, man. I have never been so stressed out in my life. And so happy at the same time.
And
It's
that, my friend, is called love.
It's like a ball of rabbits running around in my stomach.
Love for
Big-
Bluma, love for your kingdom, love for your mission. If you weren't nervous, I think we'd be concerned.
You get it. Oh, that does remind me.
Mind you of what?
Will you be my best man?
Bit take. Immediate, just like into the fire bells up a little bit.
Well, that was an explosive response.
Sorry, I wasn't exactly me. Me, you want me? Like not any of the other fuckwits, or
I
any
mean-
of your cousins or shit like
I
that.
mean, Alistair has experience.
I do.
I mean, we fight all the time, but honestly, I enjoy our conversations.
Yeah.
I enjoy our little spats.
Well, with you, anything's little.
My point.
Takes a big sip of his drink. How quickly do you think I can make it to that window?
Not quick enough.
Damn. Well,
You can
considering-
say no.
Nah. That would be rude. And I was asked to stop being too rude to you guys by both Meadow and my girlfriend, whose name also just completely blanked in my mind. Ellison, by both Meadow and Ellison. There we go.
Thank you for vindicating Cody.
I put together all these love interests for your characters, and you just forget about them like that. Goddamn.
For my defense, I made easy as shit. Out of sight, out of mind. We're not with Ellison anymore. They both told me I should probably be, Nate puts air quotes, nicer. I mean, what's the worst I can do? Burn down your wedding? It's a stone building. We'll be fine.
Just keep the blunt arrows to yourself. We'll be fine. We're not looking for pink cushions.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll put the bouquets on arrows, and we'll just.
There you go.
You know when people are throwing rice at the end? I'll give everyone a crossbow.
It's a crossbow wedding. Let's go.
Okay. Well, thanks for the time.
You know where to
Gets up
find
to-
me.
He gets up and walks away.
You walk away, and then Alistair like sits there, sitting, taking a drink, and just goes, "Fuck, I'm growing. I'm emotionally developing.
I don't like this.
This feels crunchy."
Feel weird.
Anything else in
All right. So what is the rest of you? What are the rest of you doing while you guys are spending, I would probably say, the next like 4-ish days? You know what, let's just say a week. Let's give it a week. You know, the wedding will be announced the day after you guys decide to have it. Gives you guys like 6 whole days, or like 5 whole days to yourselves, or to do whatever you want here in the city.
So definitely
Do
gonna
I go
be,
out and buy a ridiculous amount of crossbows?
You are not buying a bunch of crossbows. No.
But
Bad
Hell yes,
Alistair.
he is.
I promised Ragnir I would buy. I'll give everyone a crossbow.
Bare's all for it.
As long as you find the money for it. Because
Oh,
remember, we
shit.
broke.
Shit, I'm broke, right?
It's not just Alistair's broke. We all broke.
Yeah. Fine, no crossbows. I'm gonna look at A and Aristella, because I assume we're all just sitting somewhere. All right, quick question for you all.
It's like I'm sitting here reading my my book, trying to.
Like, I assume we're all sitting in like a lounging area in the castle or something.
Yeah.
Just peace and quiet.
Yeah.
What does one wear to a wedding?
Nice clothes.
I look up from my book, eyeing you like.
Xavier just like looks down at his armor. Is like, "Yep, this is good enough."
Or look
Like-
over to Xavier. I'm like, Xavier, Alistair.
Yeah.
Let's get
If-
Silky and we'll all make a trip to the shopping district.
But these are my finest furs.
Well,
We're all going to the shopping district.
we're going to shopping district.
I got this armor of a corpse.
I will ask Miss Goldbottom for a bit of pocket change. Do we still have cauldron?
Do we what?
Do we still have the cauldron?
I
Mm,
would imagine so.
Because we still have the cart in our pocket.
Yeah, we still have the cauldron.
There we go. We don't need the cauldron anymore. Unless we wanted to keep it for emergencies, but we've forgotten about it all the way up until now.
Well, either way, we're gonna hit
We're
some
gonna go to the
tailors.
market, but first we
We're-
need to find Silky. Library.
She's not escaping this
Library.
one, and I'm just getting up, closing my book, and going to the library.
I think we all go.
Hey, old man.
Group effort.
Yes, let the wild things figure out how to dress. We're bringing Bubbles with us? Fuck yeah!
Well,
Hell
you
yeah.
guys would have eventually found Silky in the archives of Dandelier, with Wubbis,
Eh.
showing her a bunch of books and stuff.
I was like, oh, there you are, Silky.
Shocker.
Hi, everyone. Did something
Hi.
did something happen?
It's time to go to the
Question.
market.
Yes,
You don't get to say no.
you're getting nice clothes as well. You're not escaping this.
But I am wearing nice clothes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm with Xavier on this one. These are my
Don't make me get Miss Goldbottom.
You
The fact that
two,
you two are going to be dignitaries at some point
you two,
scares me.
This is, I know, right?
What has the Woodrow Marshes done anything diplomatic?
And
They
the other
keep
one
themselves.
is the Gremlin, but it's Xavier, even your mom and dad know how to dress up.
I don't think it's
You
mom
know
and dad are
better.
originally from there, so
My mother
His
is
father
definitely
is.
not from there. My father, on the other hand, dresses like this
Okay. Well,
For things in the Grimlands,
for
Since-
everything. You never know when something's gonna pop up and try to kill you there.
that's there. This is different.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though is this is nice.
You're not dressing like that for Ragnar's wedding.
Well, to be fair, I'm not too terribly against him dressing in armor,
Ragnar?
but we would have to dress you in ceremonial armor. That's for damn sure.
okay, ceremonial armor, that would be fine.
There is a
But
difference.
him,
That's
pointing
his
to
every
Alistair,
day.
I would like to have him, ready to fight if someone comes.
but pointing.
Ain't nobody.
Eh?
They
But
would
I'm-
have to
I'm-
go through the entire Dwarven nation to get to you, Ragnar.
But here's the
Not-
thing.
I
I'm
mean,
pointing.
we
I'm
did.
pointing to Alistair. I'm like, but
We did. That's a
Sabian?
good answer.
Xavier can wear ceremonial armor, but this one
Unfortunately, you
needs to be
did.
tailored.
Unfortunately, you did agree to be my best man, so you have to wear a suit.
Wait, he's your best man. What?
yeah, I didn't realize what I was agreeing
And you were
to.
gonna wear that.
What's a best man?
I just-
I think it's the guy who says something really stupid at a wedding reception.
You're not wrong. You will have to give
well,
the speech.
I mean, to be
I
fair,
hate public speaking.
that description.
Public speaking.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna have to deal with the sad clown.
No,
You
my
better be-
father. My father will pick up the sad clown.
Not what I was wondering, but I'm glad to know there's gonna be one.
What's the story going to be this time for the sad clown?
It's a happy occasion. Like I said, any type of party or happy occasion, there's usually a sad clown. It's
well, no,
a family
I know.
thing.
I know, but what's the clown story going to be this time?
What do you mean?
Why is the clown sad?
Did the last one have a story? I don't recall that.
I don't think so.
The last one was sad because I gave him way too much money. He was sad with happiness.
He went up a tax bracket. I got you.
That's a good one.
Why you sad? You got more money. Yeah, but now I have to pay more in taxes. I didn't make stupid enough money to where I don't have to pay taxes.
But now I,
made that
make
stupid
now I
im-
made a lot of money and I gotta pay more in taxes.
Uh,
Oh, I love that one.
Uh, this sad clown is sad because if he messes up, he goes to the gallows.
Oh shit!
don't stop.
I'm
Shake a
kidding,
dirk
I'm
real
kidding.
quick. He truly will be a sad clown.
Actually, Vare, you're a performer, aren't you?
Mhm.
Ari's too cheery to be the sad clown.
Would you be my sad clown, Vare?
You want me to be sad?
For a night, yes.
Ragnar, with all
Do we
due
think that's the best use of my abilities here?
Ragnar, with all due respect, let's be honest here. As soon as my sister gets her hands on Vare, he's not leaving her side.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh dear.
Not like that.
Sorry, blushing.
Well, you.
Even Goofus is blushing.
Silky, you gotta choose your words better.
When it comes
Come on, Ari.
when it comes to performances, my sister is very serious. Vare is going to be far too busy rehearsing than to be a sad clown.
That's fair.
Okay.
I mean, if Vare is what my sister's into, then that's fine by me. I don't care. Just-
Well, then two of
Vari
you
is
would
currently
be-
still confused on this person because I I personally don't remember, so I'm assuming Bari doesn't remember this person either.
Piper, Silky sister.
Oh, that one? The one
The
that...
bard.
The bard.
Yeah.
Bard.
Yeah, that's cool.
The spunky little one.
Yeah.
Not the
Okay.
danger murder mittens one.
That's the one that I was thinking of. I was like, is it Murder Mitten Girl?
No.
Nope, it's not
no.
murder mittens.
No, it's not Fatali.
Fatali has earned the nickname Murder Mittens.
Speaking of which,
Murder-
where is Murder Mittens?
Fatali is currently helping protect the kitsunes at the moment.
Yeah,
Ah.
she's guarding
It's
Diana.
pretty much both the
Diana.
hunters are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're guarding Diana.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
they're
remember-
guarding
And
Diana, and Fatali
Ren.
is like helping with hunting with Daruda.
Her BFF. Her life.
That is unfortunate. I would have liked her to be here. She still owes me a favor, after all, for eating all my donkeys.
Just to say you can't hold another ceremony after the war.
Oh yeah, she'll be attending one of my ceremonies. That's for damn sure.
No, I don't think we'll be able to get her in nice clothing. I think that would be a challenge.
That's the whole point.
I'm not even gonna fight with her. Anyway, back on topic. We need to get outfits for the wedding.
Yes.
What's
And
the dress code?
So, I'm assuming it would be earth tones. Would be a
Yeah.
would be a good idea. Dwarven and fae,
Fae.
like foresties and stuff. I think earth tones would be a good
Like-
option.
here's
Forest
how
greens and dark rich browns sort of things.
Yeah.
when it comes like male dwarves, earth tones and everything like that, but the groom, bright red fiery to symbolize the forge.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Right? Red and fiery.
Yeah, flashy, fiery, vibrant. He's the center of attention.
But you're also gonna need.
What
something-
about, like...
You're also gonna need something for the Fae aspect.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna need a box.
Box.
Why do you need a box?
Get
His
on height with
height.
Bluma.
Be on height with Luma.
He's finally
I'm
literally
sure your
climbing
mother's-
up.
Your
No, no,
mother's taking care of it, I guarantee you.
like Aracella. He's finally rising up.
Get him a
This.
pair of heeled boots, he'll be fine.
Okay.
I wonder if I should
He's
get
finally
a...
gonna be on our level.
I wonder if I should get a large person potion.
I'm gonna
Love
keep
it.
my comments to myself.
Hey, yo. We're talking about during the wedding, not after.
Who's to say that he won't run off with the bride during the wedding?
The large,
Maybe.
the large person potion is just a little blue
I
pill.
mean, dwarves are known for being impulsive.
Ragier would be the one person to miss his own wedding.
Yep.
Oof.
Ouch.
His mother
True.
wouldn't let him, though.
Also true. I think she has a locate spell on me just for the occasion.
Surprise
you,
me.
want me to use detect magic to find out?
No.
Prizes are more fun.
He's got a life 360 for him.
Here's a life alert.
Sure, it's not an air tag.
Oh god.
So even if he's up in the air, it's easily to find.
Ha.
Alright. So, can I get some luck rolls from everyone?
Oh boy.
God fucking damn it.
Sure.
Oh shit, it's Cody.
Xavier wins.
Oh, I fucked up.
Xavier with the ceremonial armor wins, of course, because it's armor. We're in a dwarven city.
I mean, there is a reason why I'm called an armored Hulk.
it's just fitting because we're in a dwarven city.
So pretty much Aristella, Xavier, and Silky.
So
Harder to find some stuff for the taller people in the group.
Matt,
How you doing?
you are not looking good in anything that you find.
I look-
Oh, no.
I look like a boy. I look like a child who grew out of its clothes. Can we maybe like teleport quickly over to like a human city?
The other thing is he's kind of like with the mask, it's clashing with everything.
I've stopped wearing a mask.
Yeah, he stopped wearing
Yeah,
the
he stopped
mask.
wearing it.
Oh, that's right. Maybe you should put the mask on.
Oh,
Damn.
Self-confidence is gone.
I'm only kidding.
Can we?
No, I'll take you over to a human city. Which city do
Yeah,
you want to go to?
Well, the easiest one would be Gindhilder. We know the king there, and he doesn't hate us.
All right, we're gonna go on a short trip. Anybody else need to come along for clothing?
I think Barry might.
I would like to. Please.
Wait,
Please.
did you roll?
Yeah,
Yeah, he rolled
21.
She rolled a 21.
Yeah, I'll join you as well.
Was it? No.
All right. Yep, you guys pop on over to Genhilder, and being now in a human civilization, it's very, very easy to find much more appropriate clothing for you guys to fit in.
That way. When
And then we pop right back because I have 2 uses of teleport.
Exactly. And yes, they even got a little vest for Goobus.
Hell yeah.
It's just like the children's section.
Not even the
It's a-
children.
That's
Can he have a
perfectly
cute little
fine.
bow tie too? I think he needs a bow tie.
It's a little
We can make
doily
him
that someone
adorable.
folded up.
It's a little doily that someone folded up.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes.
Goobus looking like a proper gentleman.
Not me casually scrolling through Google to find like an outfit I like.
You guys don't actually have to find outfits or anything.
I know, I just have fun doing this whenever we run into these situations.
Yeah. Alright, so eventually, like a couple days later, Bluma is going to approach the ladies of the group, Aristella and 8, and ask the two of you if either one of you would want to be her maid of honor. She couldn't decide between the two of you, so any which one of you who wants the position can take it.
Paper, scissors.
Alright. KP, how do you want to do this?
Oh, you're
Right
gonna
to
fight
the
me for
death.
it?
Roll. Whoever rolls higher does it.
Roll it off, yeah.
1d100?
22 is not looking good.
Nope.
KP.
Fail,
Okay,
fail,
Phoebe.
fail, fail,
It
fail,
is
fail.
8 we're talking about.
And watch-
Toby
KP.
Luck, Toby
Toby
Luck.
luck.
No.
Toby Luck.
I was about to say that I'll watch I get 100.
Right, 8 it is then.
Go figure we said the 2 Fey people.
It's appropriate. It's fine.
That's fair. Also, I just happened to glance over at my Twitter page, and AuberGX has a setting that you can activate that if you don't browse for 14 consecutive days, quote, if you stop browsing for 14 consecutive days, we will assume that you are dead. and replace your
That-
browsing history with good-looking one filled with volunteering and wiki searches and none of whatever you had in there.
Damn.
Wait,
That's
who's doing
Damn.
Opportunity X.
That's.
this? I gotta sign up for that.
Oh no.
That's awesome.
We all got to sign up for that.
W browser, which is far too funny. Anyway, moving on. So anything else that you guys want to do? While you're here in the city.
Think so.
Information network.
I was just gonna try and write a best man speech.
Varya's gonna be
Oh.
rehearsing.
Probably just make sure Silky's, taking some time for herself because she gets caught up in
I'm gonna
everything.
I'm gonna at least try to get through some of the Druid book.
All right.
Ragnar is going to take this time to catch up with the members of his family that he hasn't talked to since,
Forever.
everything.
Yeah, how are your brothers?
Brothers, sisters, cousins. Mainly cousins. Lots of cousins.
Too many cousins. Yeah, for the Druid book.
You can go ahead and make me a knowledge arcana roll for it.
Where I'm pointed.
For every day that you want to spend working on it, Jacob.
Well, since I'm gonna be I'm probably doing stuff for Blue Moon as well.
Yeah, how many days do we have until the wedding?
About
I
4
think we're at
now.
Okay.
I was gonna say about
Last
3 or 4 at this point.
time I checked, I was doing Silverblood.
Correct.
I'll say 2 days.
Oh, Alistair,
Yeah.
at some point I meet up with you and give you a tattoo.
Oh, what are you giving me a tattoo of?
Uh,
And you saw Arcana, right?
Yeah.
1.
Eagle Splendor.
Oh!
I had a feeling it was.
To give you a better
shit.
chance with your speed.
A 20
Alistair
and,
will not.
and then a 19.
Go ahead and take Silverblood
Hey.
in 2 days.
Okay, what is the thing for Silverblood?
Remind me what the other 2 of your abilities do? It's been a while.
So I have the only 2 I have currently is Tiger and Owl, but I haven't went to the Underdark yet to go find the tigers. So Tiger is Dex.
No,
Rat
I
is
mean,
Intelligence.
what abilities did I tell you that they give you?
For Silverblood, we didn't get to that point. All I know is that
the other abilities, Jacob.
other than the +4 Wisdom
Plus 4 Wisdom, Fly Speed 60, Natural Claw Attack.
attack, and +4 Dex, Form of Rakasha, gain, Claw attack.
Where is your Were Tiger ability?
Oh, I didn't put it in yet because
Dumbass.
because I didn't go to the Underdark.
What do you mean? You completed the readings.
Here I am thinking that I had to also go through the trial and whatnot.
No. No, that's only if you wanted to accelerate the process. Once you finish the readings, you have the ability to transform.
Okay. So I misinterpreted that part.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, better late than never.
Right? Fuck. Okay. Well. You know, to tell you the truth, I don't really have an idea for this one at the moment. Because
I'll get back to you on that one.
yeah, the Silverblood doesn't really have a specified race of were creatures that you could transform into,
Right.
which doesn't make any sense. It's really weird. Because the only other one that you need to do is the were-rat.
The only other three I have is rat, wolf, and bear.
Umber.
Right. So actually, I might be able to look it up in lycanthropy. Huh?
You sound even more confused.
I am.
Fantastic.
Because I looked up Silverblood lycanthrope on the D20 site, and the description reads the following: Silverblood lycanthropes maintain close connections to hobgoblins. Huh?
And that's supposed to be charisma based.
That's terrifying. Charismatic hobgoblins.
Oh god. I mean, if I have to, I can swap it over to wolf or rat.
No, the only other were animal that would be pertaining to this would be the werebat. Yeah, we could say werebat would be charisma.
Werebat? Okay.
Yeah. It'll give you the same benefits as the tiger and the owl form, giving you a plus to your charisma, a natural fly speed of 60 feet, and dark vision. Let's say dark vision for... Actually, let's bump down the fly speed to 30 feet. And then we'll give you dark vision for 120.
120 dark vision?
Yeah.
I
And
posted
you said
in
fly speed
images.
30.
That's the outfit that Ragnar will be wearing to the wedding.
Ooh,
Nice.
fancy.
Ooh.
The tiger is pretty much a Rakasha form. I get 4 dex and claw attack.
Yeah, the Rakshasa. There are like 10 different subpages of Rakshasa.
Cody, it's so hard looking up earth tones without getting a whole green outfit.
I mean,
The tiger form is what? Dex?
yes.
How am I gonna translate to Dex? Let's give you a +2 to your reflex saves in the tiger form. Or whatever. What do you have written down for the tiger form?
Shoot tequila.
Right now it's just +4 to Dex.
+4 to Dex, +2 to reflex.
Oh. Why did it post it like that?
Yeah, I think that'll be good.
Yep. I'm probably gonna use that form for the wedding. Just to fit the faith theme for Luma.
You're gonna do what?
Yes. Only if she allows it.
You're gonna do what?
Wear tiger form.
No, she would tell you to go in your usual form.
Fucking, we're all dressing up. You don't get to be a tiger.
I tried.
Yeah, you'd be too flashy. You'd be taken away from me, the main the main attraction.
Oh, there we go. I found an Alistair outfit.
Oh, Alistair, I need to see this.
Don't worry, I'm gonna put it in images. Like, it's not the best image, but it's also like, I think it's an outfit that Alistair would totally wear. Green overcoat, brown vest.
Yeah, after you drown him under a waterfall to wash off all the damn dirt on his hair. Maybe.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't think Alistair is getting begrudgingly scrubbed down, I bet.
Boiling
like,
chamber pots and scrubbing you down.
The funny part
Layer
is, it's my mother doing it to you.
Alistair
You're not showing up to my son's wedding looking like this.
Like a
It's
sewer rat.
Miss Goldbottom, you made your living off of being in the sewers. Why does it matter that I have 7 layers of dirt on me? It's
That was my
strategic.
husband. That was
It's
my husband.
strategic.
That was my husband, not me.
Mhm. Not.
And I would do the same to him every time he gets home. It is that moment she takes the brush and goes straight down your ass crack.
Eh.
I hate this. And I know Alistair's totally being held like under a hold person spell or something like that.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh,
Like, he literally can't move.
Fifth tier mage versus you? No.
Yeah. Versus my will save. This is my 7 for a will save. I'm fucked.
Alright, Vare.
Yes.
Eventually, you are also approached by somebody.
Who?
You feel a tap on your shoulder. You know, turn and look down.
Spins around.
And Piper's there for you.
Oh, hello.
Hey! Vare, right?
Correct.
Hey, so, I kinda might have gotten the go-ahead for being in charge of the whole music thing for Bluma and everything.
Okay, cool.
was kind of wondering. She like gives you the smile and the finger guns, and it's like, want to help out?
No.
Wow.
She's gonna laugh and pat her head and be like, "Yeah, I'm just kidding. Sure."
Okay.
You just gave her a heart attack.
All right, you kind of had me worried for a second there.
Why would I say no?
I don't know.
Plenty of reasons.
I mean, you and I don't really know each other all that much, and I hardly ever hear you talk.
Well, doesn't mean I don't like performing.
Well, obviously not. I hear a lot of things about you. So you have to be good.
Hopefully good. Hopefully all good.
What are you looking at images?
Well, let's go hang out then. I kind of want to hear what you
Yeah, I
sound
saw
like.
it.
You approve or no?
Yes.
Okay.
What is this, the kind of outfit we're going to be seeing 8 wear?
Apparently.
I don't know how to look up men's clothes on Google.
I just usually put in.
I go on Pinterest.
Yeah,
I
but
went on
Pinterest has been a savior.
Yeah, I just put on
Spooky. I
Pinterest and
usually
typed in
use
Orbit
D&D
Noble.
Noble Fantasy.
Oh, that's smart. Okay.
Yep. I usually always do like nobles clothings and things like that.
Let's see. We're supposed to be wearing earth toned.
She's
Yeah.
got a black dress and her heels in the sea. You know she's a young American. Oh, what are the words of that song?
It's okay. TSA.
What?
TSA.
Yeah, words came out of my mouth. I knew it was wrong, and I just hoped no one listened.
You mean PSA?
I
Public
don't know
service
what I meant.
announcement?
You mean TOS?
TOS.
Terms of
That's
service?
Bruh.
it. That,
I guess we're terms of
my
servicing him.
dear friend.
It's not
Why
even,
am I only?
it's not even
Okay.
TOS, it's DMCA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was like, I confused myself.
Matt,
Josh, do we need an image for Bluma?
Sure. We just give Matt the task of coming up with some kind of parody song to play at weddings.
Got it.
Because how many
Yeah.
times have we parodied something in order for some event in this world now?
How do you want your music, Cody?
Oh, do you remember the opening song to Fortuna?
Oh, you want to work? Oh, okay.
Something like that.
All right. Any other like major things going on?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, I don't think so.
All right, KP. I know you said that you have been keeping an eye on Silky over the course of the last couple of days. Aside from like the little shopping spree that you guys have and like meals and such, you hardly ever see her leave the archives.
Okay. So probably like the day before the wedding, or maybe even 2 days. I think I'm gonna, talk to 8 and see about, or Xavian and see about, well, probably 8 and Xavian and see about getting her out of the archives and just spending some time. Maybe getting her to talk a bit, but just in general, just getting her out of the archives so she's not burying herself in everything again.
Okay.
like she likes to do.
All right. We could do that.
As for Bluma's gown, I have two options here.
The
those
second
are so-
one.
those are so pretty.
The second one.
I have to
I
agree.
know.
I have to agree with Spooky.
I
The second
know.
one is so
I
much
feel like
better.
the first one
Yeah.
would be like her coronation gown,
Oh,
and the
absolutely.
second one is
Yeah.
like the wedding.
That's the dress you're getting married in. The first one.
No, that would be
No,
8.
that's definitely a coronation gown.
All right, fair enough.
That's coronation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I always go to KP to help me find images for stuff.
Oh hell yeah.
So,
KP 's
It's
the best
because my
at it.
Pinterest is literally catered to this.
so
Yeah.
for the viewers, this is the wedding gown
Inspiration.
and the coronation gown inspiration. I think those are just two gorgeous dresses.
Ooh, I didn't think of that song. 1 second.
I can't find it. Help it.
All right.
Sorry, I'm on a song deep dive right now. This is
Okay,
where all
okay.
my attention
I'm
is.
gonna need your brain for punny wedding songs too.
Well, Cody has a vibe of work songs, and I just remembered about 16 tongues. So we got 21 vows. How many vows?
I
are
like
there
it.
in a wedding? Then we all live together is the one that he mentioned.
Yeah.
So, off of that one, we have. Oh, I just thought my brain just went so stupid. I'm just gonna go pull a Panic in the Disco's Death of a Bachelor.
Oh god.
Oh my.
We all live together. Can't we all get that bouquet together?
Oh god.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Death of a Bachelor just stands. I can do anything, but I'm not gonna do anything with that.
You need something upbeat now.
Death of a Bachelor's not very upbeat. You are correct. He wanted work songs, and those are not upbeat.
It wasn't necessarily like
It wasn't a hard thing, I know.
I was thinking more like what's the word?
You are Dendelier's king, walking here only. How old are you?
Oh
That would be a
no.
coronation song.
Yeah, we're kind of doing the same thing here.
It's 51.
Yep,
Thank you.
I had to look.
Only 51. What?
All right.
We gotta put all these songs on a compilation.
So 8 Xavian and Aristella are planning on going to talk to Silky.
Yes.
All right, and sure and shit, you find her in the archives. Wubbus is there watching the or Wubbus is there just reading some books and
Doing his thing.
helping out Silky. Silky sees you guys walk in and she's like, "You're not dragging me out to the market again."
We're not
No.
going to the market, dear, but you are getting out of this room. Do you know how many days you've been in here?
1.
2.
Oh. Well,
Let's take a break.
I mean, I'm
Let's
getting-
take a break. Silky. When you're upset about something, you tend to bury yourself.
But it's only been 2 days. I'm fine.
If we let you go, you will be here in Miss Ragnar's wedding. Now, come take a break. I'm not saying you can't come back. I'm saying we're
As-
taking a break.
As soon as she says she is fine, I am immediately sense moting her.
She's lying through her teeth.
Silky, you
You're
know
not
you can't
buying
lie. You can't lie. You can't lie
from
to me.
us.
Then you try. KP, you sense a motive.
God. There we go. I match.
Defender wins though.
I would almost believe her.
Oh my.
Oh,
Nice.
this is something Vare would wear, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty snazzy.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can see Varia rocking that.
I found one for Silky and it's adorable.
Nice.
Post it.
nice.
Post it.
I will as soon as I locate.
Oh, you know what? I think
Oh,
Oh,
we
we are
wanted-
making her the poster child.
that is
we
so
wanted
cute.
we wanted earth tones. I have
Gold
found
is-
some-
Gold reflects.
Oh,
What is
wait.
Earth?
Earth Toad. Shit,
Yeah,
mine is
gold-
not Earth Toad.
It reflects the forge. So you
Yeah.
could go with like the forge or
Yeah, I
earthy.
could see Silky wearing
Gold.
something like that.
That I
Look,
have
he's-
changed my picture.
He's also a performer. He's allowed to be a little flashy.
Look what I just found.
Ooh, that's
snazzy.
fancy.
You know what? That makes
Yeah.
a whole lot of sense.
Mhm.
I have to.
And
Yeah,
I would
find
say
one.
something like this for Arstella.
I had say, Josh, I would wear these outfits. I just upload it in my day
True.
to day.
Oh, yeah, you would. Absolutely.
Me, resident real life druid.
Yes. Okay, KP, I'm gonna have to change mine then because I forgot it's earthy.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Dark can be
Sorry.
black.
But black is
Volcanic
usually
rock
from the forge.
black is usually seen as, you know, a bad omen for weddings.
Oh, you
Actually,
got me
it
there.
used to be
Hey, what
the
about
color
black
for
tie
weddings.
weddings? Yeah,
Yeah,
like black tie weddings and
Yeah,
shit.
in modern standard of
Yeah,
weddings,
Princess Diana is the whole reason that we wear white at weddings.
correct.
True.
But pre Princess Diana, yes, it
Mhm.
was a symbol of, you know, good things for a wedding.
Mhm.
Anyway, Silky reluctantly is going to close her book, sigh, and, you know, get up and follow the three of you out of the archives.
Let's get a bite to eat and
I
chat.
was gonna say if she does, I'm just gonna pick her up and carry her out.
Let's scoop.
So why are you guys doing this besides, you know, making sure that I don't lock myself in the archives again?
Love is a bomb.
Piper was, or not Piper. Hone was worried about you, and she was right to be. Like I said, when you're upset, you bury yourself.
Um,
Remember when everything went down in silence? You buried yourself for a week.
to be fair, I buried myself for
A
a reason.
week, Silky. You also were overwhelmed with everything that went on. We've been through a lot together. You can lean on us a little. We're not just here for show.
We want to be there
Well,
for you.
you might not be.
I like to imagine that you're wearing the ceremonial suit while you're saying that.
He is too proud of that. He's like, this looks really nice and shiny. I like. Well, then again, it keeps Ragnar on his feet because he has to make sure it's clean.
Why do I keep it clean?
Rusty's armor.
Everything.
I just feel a little bit more overwhelmed than even the last time.
Silky, a lot has happened. It's normal. You
But-
lost a family member. If that didn't affect you, we'd be more concerned than anything else.
We'd be having a very different conversation.
it would be a very different conversation.
What we're saying, Sophie, is we're here for you.
I mean,
You know, we understand it might not always be easy to talk about, but don't shut yourself away, is what we're saying. Let us help. We're
are
a
here
team,
for you.
remember?
I know. And you're right. Losing Felfrey did hurt. It still hurts.
It'll always hurt, dear.
But,
But you have to try you never really get over it. There'll be days you miss them more than others, and there'll be days where you're fully in the present. It's just learning how to keep going, I guess is the right way to put it.
it's just with everything going on. Rescuing the Boreal Tides. Now, with Ragnar's wedding, everything is just so happy. I don't want to be the one to bring everyone down. We're working so hard to fix a world that has been broken for so long.
And just like this world, and just like people, this world has good days and it has bad days, Silky. Right now, it's a bright day here in Dandelier. But somewhere else in the world, it's still dark.
And we will get there in time. But we need to take it bit by bit and never let these happy days pass us by.
I know we can't ignore everything, but we have a limit to ourselves as well. If we don't take the time to make sure we ourselves are under a certain state of mind, that might just make us crumble on the inside.
I think what Eight's trying to say is we have to take care of ourselves before we can help others.
Thank you, Rusty, because words were a bitch and a half for me there. I was saying it right in my head, but I literally could not speak it.
Silky's gonna look directly at 8 and say, how are you coping?
About that,
She's next on our list.
You and I are basically facing the exact same thing. In a few weeks, hell, even a couple months, like the near future,
Is it slowly pulling out a pipe?
we might have to kill some of our family. People who we've seen as family. I mean, in your instance, it might make a little bit of sense, because, you know, he tried to kill you, but...
Multiple times, but
yeah.
I understand what you mean.
I think for 8, it's going to be a bit of an easier time because she doesn't really have that high of an opinion of her brother.
But still, he is family, and not to mention, I still don't know the condition of my parents. So I still have to brace for that.
But it's still somebody that's close to you.
I was already prepared on using Spark on my on my pipe. Like, I stopped. Like, true. And no, Araceli, I'm not on your list. Definitely not.
Really? Then what's that in your hand?
Just a stick. Of course! Of course, me, but not Silky. This is some horseshit.
I think what we're all trying to get at is we all cope in different ways, but we all have to take time to come together and lean on each other. And Congress, neither one of you will be alone. We'll all be with you.
The bullshit.
It's just the constant dread looming over me that's... Part of me wants to make sure that nothing bad happens to anyone. But the harsh reality of war... I'm just trying to prepare myself that we might have to kill my master.
We will be there for you, regardless.
And you better be the same way when we have to deal with your brother.
Trust me,
'Cause
I
we're
have a
doing that
feeling.
first, fucker.
I have a feeling that I won't be allowed to do this alone. Looking at Araceli and Xavian.
We'll be there with you.
Wow.
I know, we're over here having a moment, and
For
Cody!
real.
My apologies.
Sorry to rain on your wedding.
Well, I
Hey, listen.
think everything was said that needed to be said anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just living up to my dwarf self. Leave me alone.
I mean, I can't fault him for that. He is in character, after all.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Just be happy I'm not here scratching my balls while I do so.
Oh
Too
my
bad you don't have my
lord.
hands.
Yeah, and we return to the tavern with everyone.
And we're bringing Sophie along. Meanwhile,
Because it's chow time.
And drinks. Don't forget drinks.
Yes, drinks.
I mean, we're in a dwarven capital. There's drinks.
All right. Well, our time here is going to be short. So, I'm going to ask you guys this question. I've already asked some of you, but now I want to address everyone. What do you think would be most appropriate for me to become king now or after? There's pros and cons to both.
What do you want?
well,
Have you consulted Bluma?
I'm hoping she's sitting here right next to me.
She is.
Okay.
What are you talking about? He's sitting in her lap like he's the booster.
Yes.
Or her back. Either way.
I'll leave it through
well-
my brain this conversation. Sure.
Let me ask this. If you, let's say if you were to become king, right?
Yes.
Would that require you to be in Dandelier still? That is the bigger question. Would you have to assume your
Kingly role.
role? And would you have to assume your role when you take your seat, or are you allowed to continue what you're doing before you assume the role?
So there is this thing that kingdoms do. If a
Because I know I'm from the Elven as well. Like you all know, I haven't learned everything, but
I would have to appoint someone to take over while I'm away. Similar to how when a king dies and his firstborn son becomes the next king, but he's too young to be king, the council state will take over.
So what you're saying is you would need to appoint a regent.
Yes. I'd have to appoint a region, and the region would work in my stead. I would still be king.
But while you're out,
Saving
They
the
will
world. Yeah.
they will be in. They will do their best to uphold your wishes while you're out.
Yes.
Under the guise of me, of course, because as acting queen, you know, final say would eventually come down to me.
To be quite honest, I forgot about that. That she can act in my stead.
So, with that being said, even if you do assume it, Bluma here would be.
It's putting a lot on you. Are you up for it?
I wouldn't be marrying you if I wasn't.
Are we sure this is the same satyr we randomly found in the woods?
Right?
Like, no offense to you, Bluma. You just seem weirdly chill about inheriting a kingdom.
Well, she's been with Mrs. Goldbottom for
How long now?
I'm sure she's been raised up to this point.
I'm
and
pretty
her
sure-
and Ragnar were here in Dandelier for how long while we were taking care of things.
And who's not to say that Bluma herself is, you know, up there in the hierarchy of her tribe.
That's fair.
Bluma says absolutely nothing.
I look at Bluma. I'm gauging her reaction when I said that.
Sense motive.
I did.
You already
I-
rolled.
I rolled 26.
26. Yeah, you could tell she's like cold sweating. She's like, hope they don't realize.
Bluma?
Listen, you can count an
I-
Alice to be an
I-
idiot, so.
I look at Bluma, I'm like, Bluma?
Yeah.
I nailed it, didn't I?
No. She's telling the truth. She's not royalty at all.
Okay.
She's not even a high class citizen. She's literally a commoner satyr.
Okay.
Well, now she is.
Well, welcome to royalty.
Regardless. I think it could help us if I am king. Even just a little bit. In the terms of, like, convincing, you know.
Political standpoints around the world.
Yes.
I see your point. But if choosing to be king is what you say, then, well, I accept.
Puts his hands up, gesturing to everyone else. Your opinions? She accepts.
I mean, you do what you feel is right.
Okay.
If you
I'll
think
take that
this
as a yes.
If you think this can help us, go for it.
Vari, you're
Fair
the
enough.
newest one in the group. I am
Oh, yeah.
curious about your opinion.
I think you should do what you believe is best.
What do you believe is best?
I don't really see the downside to right now. So,
Fair enough.
For me, I say go for it.
yeah.
Your people need you.
All right. I'll be back. Bam, he disappears.
Oh.
Just bam.
Where do you go?
Goobus screams.
I pop right in front of the
Where'd he
king,
go?
the former king. I teleport away to go talk to the king.
So you just reappear right in front of the king. He's like, good gods!
No, he's gonna get you back one of these days for all these goddamn jump scares.
Whew. Mr. Goldwater, how many times do I have to tell you? I am far older than you. I do not take scares like that very well.
My apologies, Your Majesty. I did not mean to frighten you.
Oh, what can I do for you?
I have made a decision.
Oh,
I would like you to make preparations for my coronation.
very well then. When shall we have the coronation then? Because, to be quite honest with you, Mr. Goldbottom, the wedding is a big enough ceremony as it is. If we so choose, we can add the coronation to your wedding.
That simplifies things, absolutely.
Well, in that case, then we'll do that. Now, on the topic of that, actually, I would like to discuss something with you and your party, if you don't mind.
Oh, I'll go fetch them.
You could just possibly take me directly to them.
Oh, that's even better. I grab him and teleport right away.
You don't even. Oh my gosh.
So suddenly Ragnar pops back up at the table with the king just behind him, like, ah, ah. Hi,
You're
everyone.
gonna give the poor man a heart attack.
Did you just kidnap somebody?
I mean, it wouldn't be out of character
I mean,
for us.
practically.
That's quick.
We've been accused of kidnapping before.
Yes, we have.
Have.
Oh.
Hi
Okay.
there, Your Majesty.
We'll not
I
be doing...
did say accused, not convicted.
So, as he's still huffing and puffing, I tap him on the shoulder, and he feels energy pulsate through him. I give him temporary HP, increase attack, increase damage. So basically, I invigorate him.
Oof. Whew. Well, that's certainly a pep in your step. Oh. Excuse me, dear Webbers. I must be... Mind if I take a seat? Of course, Your Majesty. Well, to fill you all in, basically, Mr. Goldbottom has explained to me that he has decided that he would like to take up the throne of Dandelier. And, I told him that we could, just go ahead and add the coronation directly into the wedding. So, that brought up something that I wished to discuss with all of you. More along the lines of like a final gesture as king.
Oh?
I would like my final decree as king to grant you all official titles.
There's no need for that.
Wait. Hear him out.
Two sides of the spectrum.
No, it's called introvert versus extrovert.
Yeah, and that's a spectrum.
And I do believe, and he starts like patting himself down. And he's like, I do believe I have them written down. Ah, here they are. Pulls like a small piece of parchment that looks like he literally just ripped it out of a page to quickly write these down. Now, these are just temporary titles at the moment. I didn't exactly have this planned out entirely. I was going to talk to you all before the coronation, but now that the coronation has been moved up several weeks, now would be a good time. Let us start with the obvious one. Miss Ravensgrace.
Yes.
Your family has been a very, very well-known name in history. And it would seem fitting that if given an official title, you would most likely want to continue that line. Naming you the Raven, the sole Raven of the North, seems appropriate.
I'd be honored, Your Majesty. But as it stands, I'm actually one of the war chiefs of the North right now.
Did they not speak with you about taking up the mantle as chiefess?
After the war ends, I believe it is their intention to discuss it.
Then I couldn't think of a better time to have an official title granted upon you. Giving yourself the proper noble status that you and your name should have had. Now,
Oh, don't worry. I have a plan for that one.
Now, if you choose something different, you're more than happy to let me know. But the soul raven of the north is something that just obviously came to my mind in regards to the history of your family.
Yeah.
Mr. Ilamora.
Oh no.
You're not escaping this motherfucker.
You were next on my list as hearing the tales and stories of your battle prowess, and given your history as being a hunter of the sands. Well, I figured, given your immaculate presence in any fight that I've heard of, how
As his armor shines.
does the Hulk of the Hunt?
My brain immediately did not hear Hulk. I heard hunk.
Hunk of the hunt. Oh lord.
Hmm.
Xavier's like, I actually could get behind that name.
Your father being the Thrasher of the Sands. But let's be honest, you have hunted and defeated far bigger creatures than your father has.
Yeah, I could get back at that old bastard.
Don't let your mother hear you.
Oh, what are you talking about? She'd be encouraging me.
Miss Eris. While it would be your right, given you are royalty yourself, to give your own self a title, just for fun, I came up with one of my own to you. If you wish to take it, you may. If not, as the rest of you, you may change them if you so wish. But something about Imperator of the Forest sounds right up your alley.
I wonder what made you come up with that name.
Well, I can't simply just be calling you all, like, kings or queens or something. You know, having an official title means that you have an impact on a certain region or a certain part of the land.
Which is understandable.
An imperator, and let me look up the definition so I have...
Yes, please, Josh, look up the definition for those in chat.
Yes, because we all know what imperator means.
Absolutely, yes.
An imperator is basically a commander. Is a title conferred under the Republic on a victorious general and under the Empire in the Emperor. Well, basically, the king is the closest thing to an emperor that you're going to find. And given that 8 has gone through many trials, and instead of calling her, you know, the shapeshifter of the forest or something, the Imperator of the Forests was one that I came up with. Fortunately for you, Jacob, finding a title for 8 was incredibly difficult. If you could think of one better, please change it.
I mean, I'm gonna have the kitsunes with me, so...
Again, these are all just simple ideas that I came up with.
Why don't you just call 8 the Wild Hunt?
Well, that would clash with Mr. Lamora's.
Oh, that's fair.
Actually, what about... Alistair, I'm curious to see what you came up with him.
No, we don't need to do titles. We're fine.
Oh, no.
Oh no, you're not getting out of this.
No. Mr. Marshman.
Leave me and my swamp alone.
Let's see, Mr.
Okay,
Silent
okay,
Step.
Shrek.
Marshman.
Mr. Silent Step. Actually, I do have one for you. The Exarch.
Yeah, get...
The Exarch of the Swamp.
Hey, for those of us in the back, can you?
Oh, man.
What's an exarch? Bronzo's lacking a formal education.
I'm just sitting here like Exodia of the Swamp. What?
Exar. Is a lower rank in a patriarch and having jurisdiction wider than the metropolitan of a diocese.
Is that a religious title?
It basically is a religious title, but you're literally going to be the leader of a tribe who believe that the strongest shall lead them.
That's fair.
And
So-
currently, you're the strongest.
And currently, you are the strongest among them.
Regrettably, spaghetti.
Because if
Swamp
not,
Man.
because if not you, your daughter is going to be in charge, and everybody in that tribe knows you're stronger than her.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
let's see here, Mr. Dubois.
Bless you.
Your title is actually very interesting.
Oh, I hope so.
The Tribune of Cultures.
Oh.
You have walked all forms of life, absorbing different kinds of cultures through song and dance, and mingling amongst all commoners throughout the world. Showing the world that you understand each and every one of them through a title seems fit for this.
Right. I like it.
For Ragnar, coming up a name for a king is rather difficult. So, if you want to take this title, you don't have to. Again, all of these titles are just simply ideas. But I think the Earl of the Iron Throne I think that fits you wonderfully. Of course, I couldn't say porcelain because that would just sound silly.
Yes. I'm very glad you didn't say that.
I'm sorry, porcelain?
I heard porcelain.
Silky's gonna lean over to Alistair and say, "It's a toilet joke."
Oh, I'm not fancy. What do you want from me?
I can understand why he wouldn't want to call you that.
And finally, for Miss Silky. Being as though you already have a title of your own, fortunately, I couldn't think of one that would be better. You are the Light of Silence.
Bam, bam, bam.
Everybody's looking at Silky.
Believe me, Your Majesty, it's... The Light of Silence does sound very nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little tired of being called the Lightbringer. Well, if not the Light of Silence, the Light of Luavara would be a better title in my opinion. If it weren't for you, unifying all of these wonderful people together, all of these nations, we would all still be in a dark age. And that goes for all of you. Each of you are a beacon of hope. And whatever title you decide to take, Whatever title you decide to choose will be recorded in history. So I suggest you choose wisely. Well, in that case, you all go ahead and enjoy your evening. I'm going to go start finding my way back to the castle for wherever we are.
I can take you back if you want.
No. I'm perfectly fine walking.
Okay.
Come, Wobbus, I need your help with something. Yes, sir.
All right, I know his heart was in the right place, but we're definitely workshopping some of these titles.
Oh, yeah.
Exlor or whatever he's that word is far too fucking fancy.
Start.
But,
I mean, we could just call you Swamp Man.
I mean, hey,
dude.
getting titles is actually a really big deal, guys.
Hey, for those of us who have no idea how nobility work, like Vari, what does this mean?
We're a bunch of fancy people. That's what this means.
Basically, granting you guys titles is kind of the same thing as making you guys nobility. And considering all the things that you've done for Luavara, you kind of deserve it.
Question, does this mean more work?
No.
Question,
Oh,
does this
absolutely.
mean more money?
Alistair, we still have a lot of work. I don't think.
I know, I don't want more!
Well,
It's
here's
not
the thing.
it's not so much as you get more work. I mean, to be fair, you can technically hire people to do the work for you, being nobility and stuff.
Well, here's the thing. You are in charge of the marshes. You have your daughter.
I know.
She can help find people.
Can I change mine to like emissary of the wilds or something?
He did say you can change it to whatever you want.
Good, because I do not want a fancy loity-toity title.
Come on, you don't want to be fancy?
Nah.
You're a buzzkill.
I know. Thank you.
True.
I take much pride in that.
But basically, titles just show that you are an important person.
Mm.
So people aren't going to be like, some people have like some royaler status, or well, they'll take you a lot more serious.
They're not gonna just look at you and think you're just a random nobody.
Yeah,
That's fair.
just look down,
All right.
look down at you guys like, ew, filthy commoners, gross.
Ooh, you know what? I got it. Warden of the Marshes. Boom. It's a militaristic title, and does that mean I'm important?
Well, wardens are typically pretty important to the function of,
Yeah, but like they're
Yeah.
like a peacekeeping.
it's still important.
You're still
God.
important.
You're not getting out of this.
It works,
Good
Damn it!
try.
but
We
we'll keep with them. I like Warden of the Marshes.
I like that too. I think it's fitting.
Yeah, I don't
It's
want
very
to. I don't
fitting.
want to be like a lord or a lady. All right, we're workshopping ideas. Who else did it?
Lady of the Marsh.
Lady of the Marsh. I just need a potion of polymorph now.
You do no such thing. All right, who else? Who else wants to try and workshop their titles?
Well, I got one more
I like
title
my
for you there,
title.
Alistair. Maybe Lady of the Tarp, because you're always wearing a rag over your head.
Like a fucking cloak. Hey, I know it's his wedding and all, but can I kill him?
No. Cannot
Did you
kill.
at least get the crossbow?
No, we're fucking broke.
How much does a crossbow cost?
Yes.
Oh,
More than I
that
have.
kind of money. Okay.
More
Well,
than
we're nobles now. Don't we have money yet?
Oh no.
No.
Damn.
So, as like out of game talking, is there any complaints with any of the titles?
Nope.
No.
no.
No. I'm good with my title.
I think
I like
the
mine.
Soul Raven of the North is a little excessive.
It's not the Soul it's just Raven of the North.
Raven of the North works.
Yeah.
Soul Raven of the North, that does have a lot of
Well,
truth to
your
it.
family used to be called the Ravens, plural, of the North.
Ew.
That's why I was
No.
saying the Soul Raven of the North.
Look, SOLE, not SOUL.
It went from ravens to raven.
Yeah.
Yee.
That's it.
Yeah, Alistair's going with Warden of the Marshes.
Warden of the Marshes will do.
Yeah. He doesn't want something that sounds so pretentious.
Right. Tribune of Cultures is good, Vare.
Yeah.
Imperator of the Forests for 8.
Yep.
Hulk of the Hunt for Xavian.
You mean hunk of the hunt.
You
Look
can't
up the
even
Hulk.
say the
Yes.
proper words, Matt.
And yet I'm still very well spoken for some odd reason.
And then Ragnar, you're good with being known as the King of the Iron Throne,
Earl.
Yeah.
You said
or
Earl.
the Earl of the Iron Throne, whatever I said.
Earl of the Porcelain.
That's gonna be an inside joke between all of you guys now.
Oh yes.
Take a
Earl
pounder.
that kills people.
Earl. All right, I guess we can proceed to the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
To the wedding.
Well, we gotta have Ragnar do something stupid for his bachelorette party.
Oh yeah, we got his bachelorette
Right.
party.
Yes, his bachelorette.
Ayo.
Yes.
For his bachelor party, we gotta get Ragnar to do something stupid.
Can you find?
You're not gonna
Ragnar?
get away with much stupid in
No,
a
no. The
city
question
where
is,
his
can
family
you
runs rampant.
can you find Ragnar?
I can track you.
Are you sure? Can you track magic?
I can track.
Can you track magic though? Teleportation.
I'm fairly positive. Let me look at my tracking. I just as I can track. It does not say that I can't. It just says I can track you. It does not mean I can't track you through magical means.
It actually does.
Yeah.
Let me.
Because if your tracks
it
go
would
to a dead
specifically-
end, then
There's specifically spells for tracking
magic.
magic teleportation.
Oh, you know what? Then 1 second. Let me pull up my spell list that I always have access to.
It's like third tier. It's like third tier and above, Matt.
Nope, not that one.
And Matt, I have an answer to that anyways. I know where you are at all times.
How dare you!
Damn.
You're not finding him anywhere.
Oh, he's getting close. Better go.
Ah, look, he's getting close. Bamp.
Hey Ragnar, I think Bloombo is looking for you.
Hold on. Roll me a bluff.
Who's rolling a bluff?
Whoever just said that.
Oh.
KP,
Oof.
Bluff is not my strong suit, okay?
It could have been.
It could have been.
Against that, I don't think so.
I rolled a 14.
With a plus 21.
Just for
holy-
kicks and giggles. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not beating that.
How about a long shot?
I was like, Vari's trustworthy. I don't really
Yeah.
hate him.
He's never done anything bad.
And this is the moment he regrets his decisions.
Well, like I said, they still have to catch me. I can teleport at an instant.
Eventually, you will run out of arcane spells and arcane points.
No, actually, I won't. I have 15, and I can eat a spell to get them back.
Go. Great sort of anchoring.
Oh.
There's a will, there's a way. And we're very
There's a will.
stubborn.
There's no way.
All right. So in
That's
regards
just the boys that
to
up.
the parties, this is the current party groups. Like this whole group right up here is just the epitome of brood.
And then there's just Wubbis with no brain cells, just woman.
We are all very broody people. That is a very
I mean, I'm not that broody, am I?
No, compared to the rest of us.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the fucking the fucking hot spring episode.
Yeah.
It's like all the girls were over there talking, being happy and cheerful, and the guy just pretty much sat there in silence.
Like, sup.
Hey.
Well, Vari would be strumming on playing something.
I will say, Alistair is moderately less broody than he's used to be.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing now?
Besides, we can't even find Ragnar. How are we gonna throw him a bachelor party?
That's easy. We just get his mother to scry on him.
Oh. Can't we just lure him out with something?
His mother
But,
just
like,
gets
he's
a hold.
scanty.
His mother gets a hold of him, and she's like, "Get your ass back to this city and spend time with your friends."
Damn.
Yes, mother.
Damn.
You found the weakness.
Oh, we didn't want to pull that one just yet. We were really saving that for a rainy day, but I guess our rainy day game. I like to put out we're throwing a bachelor party. We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yep.
Alistair's idea of a
Y'all
bachelor
don't
party
know
is
what the
just-
fuck you're doing. Vari
Yeah, well-
knows what the fuck he's doing.
I think our the bachelor party pretty much entails a fuck ton of alcohol
Exactly.
and Barre playing music.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
And you know what? That's what we normally do.
Exactly. But there's more alcohol than normal.
Yeah, it's just more
But this
alcohol than
time with
normal.
Bonus alcohol.
Yeah.
This time with the stuff from the top shelf.
But this time here, we're literally drinking tomorrow away.
So,
Okay.
I'm marrying into I'm marrying a fae,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So I
Yeah.
kind of have to get familiar with fae customs, and
You-
he pulls out a pipe.
Uh-huh.
I got
Alright,
this
I'm not
8.
following.
I got
I'm
this from-
intrigued.
Oh, is that
Oh,
that
no.
that weed?
Oh no!
What is it?
No, Ragnar,
What
don't.
is it? I want it.
I'm going to tie you to the table if you're
Yep.
going to smoke that.
We're tying him down.
Meanwhile, where 8 is, she's already said.
Anguibus
8.
strain?
Meanwhile, 8. Where's my levitation weed?
No. Meanwhile, because I have a jar of it. Wait, hold on. How many?
Eight's tried.
I
all
have- no, no.
campaigns to smoke
No.
that. Every time she's attempted, we have stopped her.
No, I have 2 jars of it.
All right, so
What?
the guys are just being guys and just sitting around just talking bullshit with each other.
I mean, you act like any of us even can think of the idea of going to a strip club.
Meanwhile,
I
eight
mean
is
that is entirely true, but and this is also the first wedding that you guys are actually going to, so
Yeah, I don't think Alistair's ever been to a wedding before.
Vari, I think Vari would definitely have a couple wedding receptions under his belt.
yeah,
Yeah,
wedding
Vari's
receptions.
work a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so really Vari is the one who should be pulling the strings here.
Yeah. I think I
like-
could throw a badass party.
like I could just imagine like as a gift, like I gave Ragnar's like, I know you're not used to fake customs and whatnot, but I know you will enjoy this.
Oh,
Yes,
is
I
this
know.
the stuff you bought a while back?
From Sos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this what all the nobles are doing?
Not
What all the
not-
Cool ones.
not all of them. No.
Holy fucking after school PSA, Cody.
No. I'm like, no.
This
Just
is what all the other cool nobles are doing.
this will help you relax. And trust me,
Coming down is gonna suck.
Quite literally.
it's gonna literally suck. Now, I recommend you doing this inside. For the love of God, don't do this outside.
I have a rope.
Okay.
I think we could do it outside.
Oh, I have a rope too. And besides, we're in a cave
We
city.
could tie him together and make him even double.
I
Double the
mean,
length.
I mean, we could tie her a rope so like walk around with him like he's a fucking balloon.
Or no, he's a kite.
Yeah.
Kite near.
Now, don't let the others know that I gave this to you. They will kill me
Oh, don't worry, I won't say a word.
because anytime I try to, I've been stopped.
You've always tried to do it outside, you idiot.
Meanwhile, I pulled the weed out in front of you all, and you immediately knew who gave it to me.
I think at this point here, me and Alice are just shooting each other looks like, bruh.
So the boys are gonna be dealing with that problem now.
What? How is that a problem?
Oh, because it's a jar of levitation weed.
Yeah. How is that a
Levitate.
problem? You haven't
He-
explained it yet.
He levitates.
It will literally,
It's got.
make
I
you-
know. It's gonna be great.
it will make you high.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
At
So
the same time.
what are the girls doing at this point?
Spa day.
I mean,
They go to a male strip club.
Like you're gonna get Aristella, Bluma, and Silky in a
Hard
male
rock.
strip club. That's hilarious.
Hard rock.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
They all have culture.
I don't think Bluma would allow me to do that to them. Like, all right. So while the boys are out having fun, I think we should all take a day for ourselves.
Pamper session?
Say it again.
Pamper session?
Bluma would nod her head and say, "You know, that sounds wonderful, actually." Piper's gonna be like, "Oh, where you get like your nails and stuff done?"
I mean, most of us have been on the road for such a long time. I don't think we've. I don't think I've had one since I was young.
Piper's gonna look down at her fingers that are currently like bandaged and wrapped up. Yeah, they might have a little bit of a hard time with me.
I think we might need
Well,
a...
it's not just for like making your nails look pretty, but it's also like moisturizing your skin, and it helps
Pretty much we're gonna have
like
a spa day.
Yes, they can massage your hands and help them relax. Might make your fingers more nimble for your performance.
Ooh. Yeah, that does sound like lovely. Let's do it.
Guys, at the bachelor party, I hire a sad clown to come massage her feet.
No!
Oh no.
We get a knock at the door. Be Alistair and Xavier open the door.
It's just a sad clown standing there with a bucket of water and says, "I'm here to massage your feet."
And it's a small
Oh,
gnome.
no.
It's not even another dwarf. It's a gnome.
Xavier and Alistair being around looking at
No.
What? He's a friend of the family. We hire him all the time. Jeez.
Oh, shit, you guys been known.
I hate your family.
Meanwhile, 8 pulls out her pipe, like, looks around. Spark.
So they meant to go to the
Damn.
God damn it. It's like, I'm trying to be...
You're
I'm trying to be
you're gonna see Silky just staring at you with her singular eye, saying, "We are in a public space, 8."
public space 8. You can't go to space yet.
Gotta come to the fun group.
Are we really the fun group, Ari?
We are.
As I'm floating up in the air, and the gnome's trying to jump up and grab my feet to me massage.
Well, that depends.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no.
Vare, Xavier, and Alistair, roll me fortitude saves.
Oh no.
boy.
It's like, I could just imagine, like, I'm trying to, like, be all stealthy about it. Oh my god.
Oh
So-
no.
So,
This tracks.
balloon, you said, right, Rusty?
Oh no.
We could definitely go ahead and say Vare had a little bit too much to drink, and using that 50 feet of rope that he had in his bag, is currently literally parading Ragnar around the city.
Oh, wait, can I try to perception this?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot easier than you think, because I'm gonna be casting color spray while I'm up there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait,
Meanwhile,
can I
Xavier
cast
is
light on the rope?
Flare,
I want to
dancing
cast
lights.
light on the rope.
8
You
rolled a
think-
nat 1.
You think they're gonna get mad if we just cut it?
Oh no.
I could just imagine
Gotta admit,
Silky.
this is kind of humorous.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not arguing that.
Ladies, roll me perception checks.
I rolled just before 8.
I rolled a 1.
All right,
Like-
you know, guys, I have the perfect song for this. It's called "Floaty Floaty Dwarf." Brothers of Dandelion rejoice, float, float, float with it.
Oh no.
So the girls suddenly see Piper like sit up in her chair and say, "Why is Ragnar floating through the air, exploding like a firework?"
And then 8 starts laughing her ass off, like, oh my gosh, she did not.
What?
He
What the
really
hell?
used my gift. He took my gift.
8, what did you... You know what? I don't even have to ask. I already know what it is.
Hey, just showing the citizens of Dandelion their new king can put on a show.
We're
I did
now
not-
before him.
No, I didn't expect him to take some so soon.
Meanwhile, the king is sitting there, putting his head in his hands, like this is a PR nightmare.
Like, oh my god, there's gonna be so much paperwork.
He's not even king yet, and he's already embarrassing me.
Next time I see Sos, I gotta give it to him.
Luckily, you guys look over to Bluma to see her reaction. She's fucking passed out.
What?
She passed out from one of the massages. She's asleep right now.
Oh, she's
One moment.
asleep.
Well, good thing Bluma's not seeing this.
I know, right?
It's empty that way.
Ugh, God.
So where is Vare flying?
It's like,
You're not
It's like
here.
this.
You're
Where
just
aren't you?
all,
We're just
all throughout the
dominating.
city.
Oh, can
Yeah,
I just
down
be
the main
running as
street.
fast as I can and just like?
Oh, so we're very much chasing you then.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm saying this to the girls, like, you girls may be able to stop me, but they're the ones that encourage that.
I would like to take no responsibility for this.
I mean, the way I was able to see this is his one day to do something stupid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Me, I was gonna at least take it light.
Ha.
Oh, 8, you would be up there with him too if given the chance.
Thank you.
I
You're
mean, not really. Oh, fuck.
Oh. E.
Why
You want to try that one again?
Why go the ass?
Yeah, sure.
Like, you can't lie to me, I can't lie to you. This
No one
is
can lie.
not fair.
Alright.
The only one who can is Var.
Yeah, well, that's because Vari is one of the few charisma-based individuals here.
Who actually does specialize in lying.
Yep.
It's like sense motive.
I would never lie. What do you mean?
Yeah, Vari would never lie. I've never heard Vari lie in my
off right
life.
now.
Exactly.
Vari only speaks the utmost truths.
True.
Alright. Finally, the day of the wedding approaches. You know, the entire kingdom is coming together for this, because now it's not just a wedding, it's also a coronation.
Yeah.
So, you know, most of the people, you know, gather around in, like, the courtyard of the chapel and everything. You know, the rest of the kingdom, however, like, if they're not able to get close to the chapel, Ragnar's mom, along with, like, a bunch of the other mages of Dandelier, you know, banded together in order to provide, like, a local-wide scry on the chapel itself, so that way they can, like, watch it through magic and such.
Up on big screens.
Right. So I'm not populating this entire map with, like, random-looking dwarves and stuff, so piss off.
Yeah, I understand.
I feel robbed.
My immersion.
This is my night. Come on.
Alright, so inside the chapel, of course, you're going to have Vare and Piper over here that's
Oh my god.
dealing with the music and everything.
Is that the sad clown?
Yes, there is
Load that up.
there is a sad
Why
that
is he cute?
there is a sad clown off of the corner.
Nani the fuck.
I love the image.
There is a sad clown off to the corner as per
Oh my god,
Ragnar's
look
request.
at Wubbis. Where's Goobus?
He's probably with you.
I'm sitting here looking at the HP difference between me and Alistair. Motherfucker.
Hey, how you doing?
Literally one off me, motherfucker.
So
I got two of you, bitch.
Oh, I mean,
You're
I meant like.
120.
Oh no, never mind. It's a 19, not an
His
18.
token.
Sorry, I zoomed in to see better.
yeah, he's probably on you. I'm not putting his token like on
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
because it'll just be this little speck.
Yes. Oh,
So of course, you're gonna have two priests basically dealing with the formal shit.
One's for the wedding, one's for the coronation.
No, one's for Fey customs and the other is for Dwarven customs.
We specifically hired a Fey priest.
Yeah, no, I probably would have asked to borrow the
How much
That
does this
boots
actually
help.
clash?
A lot. Hence why you needed two priests.
yeah. I
Oh,
probably
by the
would
way,
have.
I don't know. I feel like both are pretty like.
How comfortable do they look?
Like I probably would have went with Bluma to go help find a Fey priest.
Oh no,
I'll
like
do
like
that.
like Miss Goldbottom said, like her and Bluma already had this all figured out. Because knowing Ragnar's mom, let's be honest, she would be one of those mothers that would be like, "Oh, so you're seeing my son? When are you getting married?"
Yeah.
Fair.
So
There is the first date, the second date, and then marriage.
The first
nothing
date, the
else.
second date, and the wedding.
First date, second date, wedding, and then the day after we want grandkids. That's how
I'll
this.
see what I can do.
That's how this works. All right. So of course, the priests are going to be leading the wedding as itself. Ragnar and Bluma. Well, Ragnar will of course be waiting. Bluma will walk up the aisle. Of course, Alistair being the best man, 8 being the maid of honor. The dwarven priest would lead at least the dwarven side of the proper unity of marriage, leading up to the Fey priestess taking over and talking about the Fey side. Then the two of them will come together and exclaim that while the two cultures remain very much apart, the bond between these two shall never be broken. And to that, as per customs of both the Fae and the Dwarves, we ask that each of you raise a glass to the happy newly wedded couple. To Ragnar and Bluma, Goldbottom. You may kiss your bride, Ragnar.
Steps up on the box.
Oh my gosh, she's finally up to the height.
It's worth all the hype.
Meanwhile, Bluma is just like bouncing in joy. And yeah.
Yeah, Jeff.
And kiss. Just some spectral hands come out of nowhere, grab them. Now kiss. Smash.
Don't worry, there's collector's dolls already in the crowd, and all the little kids are like, and...
Oh yeah, we marketed this hard.
oh yes.
Oh, and of course, Wubbis was the one that brought you your rings as requested.
No.
His little staff, he's holding up his little staff, levitating the ring box above him.
For the particular ceremony, we did use a grow spell on him, so he is a small size instead of tiny.
Fair.
Understandable.
Now, as you guys finish up, the wedding portion, King Thalmor will therefore approach and say, his entire speech of, not really knowing anything about royalty or how to run a country.
Man, confidence much.
you know, literally kissing my own ass to the bright, intelligent, and well-grown man, and the fair and honest lady that Miss Bluma is. To me, this kingdom could not have a more qualified pair to be at its head.
That's terrifying.
When he
Yeah, they're the most
when
qualified.
he says more
The two of you
qual-
went through enough fucking training when you were gone
I know, but
for
still.
all of that. Shut up.
I just remember he says that like Xavier and Crossroads just looks at Alistair.
Alistair just shrugs.
So
He's like, I don't know, man.
King Thalmor will therefore continue with his speech of, leadership and camaraderie and what have you. Tell a story about his time when he was young and when he first became king that literally everybody tunes out. And so finally, the crowns are therefore presented to Ragnar and Bluma as King Thalmor promptly places them on each of their heads. Ragnar is going to be like, a proper, I would say it's more along the lines of like a helmet, because that kind of makes sense for a dwarven crown.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So it'll be more along the lines of like a proper, like, very well glamoured and decorated, like, helmet crown for him. And for Bluma would be a very carefully well forged tiara that added, symbolic references to Fey ancestry, but, with a dwarven touch to it. Proper, like, well-polished mithril, probably.
The way I'm imagining it is it's like it's almost like a viney crown or a viney tiara.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
flowers
saying. That's what I was
themselves are
saying.
like gems.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like a properly decorated, like, mithril tiara woven to look like vines with gems in flowers and stuff to
That's dope.
symbolize dwarven craftsmanship with fey beauty.
Dope as shit.
Then, of course, after crowning them, he'll step behind you two, as the two of you therefore rise and take hands. And King Thalmor will pronounce to not only everybody in the chapel, but to the entire dwarven kingdom, including Lavahorn and the surrounding towns, to King Ragnar and Queen Bluma. And then throughout the entire kingdom, you guys all hear, "Long live the king and queen." And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Woo!
There you go. You are king, Cody. Congrats.
Shit.
Shit.
The only response to that.
All right. So yes, I know Dandelier was a lot shorter than I expected it to be, but I literally called Cody before session and I was like, so I don't want to be a dick, but there's not really much for you guys to do here.
That's honestly fair.
Because let's be completely honest here, okay? And I want to explain my reasoning for this, okay?
Yeah.
Dandelier literally was only at war with Lavahorn because they didn't believe you guys originally that the council were frauds.
And that's fair.
But after listening to you guys talk over the ritual back in the swamps, you know, they kind of were just like, hey, that makes a whole lot of fucking sense. You know, let's test that theory, and, well, sure and shit, you know, everything finally came through. The generals of Dandelier realized, hey, we're fucking idiots. We're fighting the wrong people. And basically established a coup.
Yay!
Yeah, good.
I love the smell of a coup in the morning.
So, yeah, congrats. I mean, you guys physically didn't have to do any fighting in Dandelier, but you guys still did a lot for this city. And on top of that, you guys are now also granted noble status. So,
Much to some of our dismay.
Socially and politically, this is a big step for you guys.
Yeah, it's important.
Alright, so, I believe next week is going to have to deal with the elves.
Yep.
Yep.
So, you guys have to completely think of a plan on how you guys want to approach the elven capital. Because
that might be what we're doing in Dandelier, to be honest.
So, because Sable is waiting.
Sable's a dick.
And whatever else I have waiting for you guys there, because I do have things waiting for you.
Man, that's reassuring.
So, we basically have the Elven Kingdom to deal with, Silence, and then the Underdark.
Then we siege the Underdark.
Yep.
So,
Wow.
I hope you guys stick around until the end, because it's gonna be pretty crazy. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all next week, usual time, 7:30 Eastern, for the Siege of the Elven Capital.
Woo!
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.